Hello and welcome back to Beyond Doubt, Unleashing Confidence. I'm your host, Nefe Oguntoye, and I'm thrilled to have you here with me today for episode 8, titled The Confidence Catalyst, Unlocking Your Potential in the Final Quarter. So as we approach the final quarter of the year, so for me, that's the last 4 months, so September, October, November and December of 2024, it's that perfect time to take a step back and reflect on your journey so far. Maybe you've hit some of your goals and maybe you've had a few setbacks. Whatever your experience has been, this episode is designed to help you harness your inner confidence, recalibrate your goals, and push through any remaining barriers to unlock your full potential before the year ends. Today, we'll dive into actionable strategies that you can implement right now to finish the year strong. Whether you've had a challenging year or one full of growth, this episode will empower you to step into the final quarter with renewed confidence and clarity. So let's jump in. Part 1, the importance of looking back to move forward. As we draw closer to the end of the year, it's crucial to take a moment and reflect on what's happened so far. This reflection isn't about dwelling on the past, but about learning from it. It's about identifying what has worked, what hasn't, and what we can do better. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." This quote encapsulates the essence of what I want to discuss here. Your past doesn't define you, but it does offer valuable lessons. The confidence to move forward comes from understanding where you've been and recognizing the growth that has taken place. Take a few moments to think about your achievements so far this year. Perhaps you've started a new job, picked up a new skill, or finally tackled that project you've been putting off. Celebrate these wins, no matter how small they seem. Confidence is often built on the foundation of recognizing our success. But it's equally important to acknowledge the challenges and setbacks. Maybe you didn't hit a particular goal, or you faced unexpected obstacles. It's easy to let these moments erode our confidence, but instead, let's use them as a catalyst for growth. One of the most inspiring stories of turning challenges into opportunities is that of Oprah. And as many of you know, Oprah faced numerous hardships early in her life, from poverty to abuse. She was even told she was unfit for TV at one point, but instead of letting these experiences define her, she used them as a fuel to build an empire that inspires millions today. Oprah's confidence didn't come from an easy life. It came from overcoming adversity and believing in her ability to create a better future. Part 2, setting clear intentions, the roadmap to success. Now that we've reflected on our journey so far, let's talk about setting clear intentions for the final quarter. Clarity is a powerful tool. When you know exactly what you want, you can direct your energy towards achieving it. But it's not just about setting goals, it's about setting intentional goals. Tony Robbins, a motivational speaker and life coach, often says, setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. But there's a deeper layer to this. It's not just about what you want to achieve, it's about why you want to achieve it. Let's break this down with an example. Imagine you want to run a marathon by the end of the year. That's your goal. But your intention might be deeper. Perhaps you want to prove to yourself that you're capable of doing something physically challenging, or maybe you want to inspire your kids to adopt a healthy lifestyle. By understanding the intention behind your goal, you're more likely to stay motivated and push through when this gets tough. This final quarter is your chance to reassess your goals and align them with your intentions. If a goal no longer serves you or excites you, it's okay to let it go. replacing it with something that resonates with you or with your current vision of success. Take some time today to write down your goals for the next few months, but don't stop there. Next to each goal, write down why it matters to you. This simple exercise can be a game changer in how you approach the remainder of the year. Another fantastic example of setting intentions comes from the world of sports. Consider Michael Jordan, often regarded as the greatest basketball player of all time. Jordan wasn't just focused on winning games. His intention was always to push the boundaries of what was possible in basketball. His relentless work ethic, his ability to stay focused under pressure, and his attention to be the best drove him to 6 NBA championships and 5 MPV awards. Jordan's success wasn't just about talent, it was about his intentionality and unwavering confidence in his vision. Part 3. Overcoming self-doubt. Strategies to silence your inner critic. Even the most confident individuals face moments of self-doubt. It's a natural part of the human experience. But what sets successful people apart is their ability to overcome that doubt and keep moving forward. Let's talk about some practical strategies to silence your inner critic and cultivate confidence, even in the face of uncertainty. Strategy 1. Reframe your thoughts. When self-doubt creeps in, it's often because of negative self-talk. We all have that inner voice that questions our abilities and highlights our flaws. But what if you could reframe those thoughts? For instance, instead of thinking, I can't do this, try shifting your mindset to, this is a challenge, but I am capable of figuring it out. This subtle shift can make a massive difference in how you approach obstacles. Here's a powerful example from the world of tech. When Elon Musk decided to start SpaceX, many people, including experts, doubted his ability to succeed in the space industry. Space travel was seen as something that only governments could handle, and even then with great difficulty. But Musk reframed the challenge. Instead of focusing on the improbability of success, he focused on the possibilities. He believed that by breaking down the problem into smaller, manageable parts, he could achieve what others deemed impossible. Today, SpaceX is a leading force in space exploration. Strategy 2. Visualize your success. Visualization is a technique used by top performers across various fields, from athletes to entrepreneurs. By visualizing your success, you're training your brain to see your goals as achievable. So close your eyes and imagine yourself at the end of the year having achieved your goals. Picture the emotions you feel, the people you'll share your success with, the impact your achievements will have. The more vividly you can imagine this, the more real it becomes, and the more confident you'll feel about making it happen. And when you visualize, you also have to try and bring in your senses. So what in your vision, what do you see? What do you touch? What do you smell? What do you taste? What do you hear? That helps it become more vivid and more real in your mind, which hopefully helps it become more achievable. A great example of this comes from the world of fiction. In J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series, there's a moment when Harry learns to cast a Patronus, a powerful spell that protects against dark forces. The key to casting a strong Patronus is to focus on your happiest memory. The more vividly you can recall that memory, the more powerful the spell becomes. This is a brilliant metaphor for how visualization works in real life. By focusing on positive outcomes and really feeling it, you can create a mental blueprint for success. Strategy 3. Surround yourself with positivity. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your confidence. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who inspire you, and who push you to be your best. It's often said that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose wisely. Consider the story of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison under South Africa's apartheid regime. Despite the harsh conditions, Mandela maintained his confidence and belief in a better future. One of the ways he did this was by surrounding himself with fellow political prisoners who shared his vision and encouraged him to stay strong. Mandela's environment, even in prison, was filled with hope and resilience, which fueled his confidence to eventually lead his country to freedom. Part 4. Pushing through barriers, the final stretch. As we approach the final quarter, it's essential to acknowledge that this is often where the real work begins. The novelty of New Year's resolution has worn off, and the reality of what it takes to achieve our goals sets in. But this is also a time when pushing through can lead to incredible breakthroughs. Remember, it's often the darkest before the dawn. When things get tough, when you feel like giving up, that's when you're closest to your breakthrough. This is the moment to dig deep, to tap into that reservoir of confidence you've been building, and to push through the barriers that stand in your way. Story: Thomas Edison. One of my favourite stories of persistence is that of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. It's said that Edison failed over 1,000 times before he successfully invented the light bulb. When asked about his failures, Edison famously replied, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset is unwavering. This unwavering confidence in his vision is what ultimately led him to success. As you move into this final quarter, channel your inner Edison. Don't see setbacks as failures. See them as lessons. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, to refine your approach, and to get closer to your goal. Here's a practical tip. When you're feeling stuck, break your goals down into smaller, more manageable tasks. Sometimes the big picture can be overwhelming, but when you focus on taking it just one step at a time, the path forward becomes clearer. Celebrate each small win along the way, as these victories will build the momentum you need to keep going. Part 5. Renewing your confidence, finishing the year strong. As we wrap up this episode, I want to leave you with a few final thoughts on how to renew your confidence and finish the year strong. First, remember that confidence isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's something you cultivate over time through your actions, your mindset, and your persistence. The more you practice confidence, the stronger it becomes. 2. Trust the process. The final quarter of the year is often when things start to come together. Trust that the work you've put in so far will pay off. Have faith in your abilities and believe that you're capable of achieving your goals. Finally, embrace the unknown. The future is full of possibilities, and with confidence, you can face it with courage and excitement rather than fear. I like to close with a quote from Brené Brown, a researcher and storyteller who has spent years studying courage and vulnerability. She says, "Courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen." As you step into this final quarter, I encourage you to show up fully. Let yourself be seen. Embrace your confidence and use it to unlock your full potential. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. I hope this episode has inspired you to reflect, set clear intentions, overcome self-doubt, push through barriers, and finish the year with renewed confidence and clarity. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Beyond Doubt Unleash Your Confidence and share it with someone who could benefit from a confidence boost. Remember, the final quarter is your opportunity to finish strong, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. Until next time, stay confident and keep pushing beyond doubt. Bye.